Hello TFAX family. Welcome back to the channel where we bring you the latest and most intriguing stories from around the world. Today, we've got a special lineup featuring 4 unique and captivating stories from the realm of antiques and reality TV. Let's dive right in. Our first story takes us to the heart of Iowa, where American Pickers star Robbie Wolfe is making big moves. After his brother Mike closed his Nashville shop, Robbie has expanded his Davenport store, adding a new garage and a treasure trove of antiques. We'll explore what new finds await fans and collectors alike. Next up, we head over to Mike Wolfe's Antique Archaeology in Iowa, where the star is facing some backlash from customers. With new high-priced items flooding the shelves, fans are sounding off. Are the antiques worth the price, or is it time to steer clear of the store? We'll break down the reactions. In our third story, we remember a beloved figure from American Pickers, Frank Fritz. After his passing, fans have long awaited a tribute, and this Memorial Day weekend, it has finally arrived. Join us as we unveil the heartfelt memorial that honors his legacy and spirit. And last but not least, we'll discuss the significant change in Mike Wolfe's journey. After 15 years, he's officially closed the doors of his Antique Archaeology store in Nashville. What does this mean for Mike's future? We'll explore his plans for the upcoming projects back in Iowa. Stay tuned as we dive into each of these stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things TFAX. In a heartwarming update from the world of antiques, American Pickers star Robbie Wolfe is making waves in Iowa. As many of you know, Robbie has been dedicated to his shop, United Service Motors, located in Davenport, Iowa. With his brother Mike Wolfe recently closing his Nashville store, Robbie is seizing the opportunity to expand his business and make it even more special. Robbie has just added a brand new garage to the back of his store, investing a significant $11,500 in this exciting upgrade. This addition not only enhances the property, but also provides more space for the vintage cars and various collectibles that he is passionate about. Speaking of collectibles, Robbie's shop is now filled with a treasure trove of antiques that are sure to grab the attention of any enthusiast. From a vintage Lamborghini just waiting to be restored to a classic Ballantine ale beer trailer, the new finds include some incredible items. Additionally, he's stocked the shop with other antiques like a gents sales and service sign that needs some TLC. As you walk through the yard, you'll find an impressive array of motorcycles, cars, and eclectic items, including both car and antique parts. Inside, there's no shortage of fascinating pieces either. Robbie is currently restoring a Jeep, a GMC pickup truck, and a van, alongside a stunning Abraham Lincoln statue and a variety of vintage neon signs. Robbie's journey has been quite the adventure since purchasing the commercial property back in March 2021 for $200,000. Since then, he's made comprehensive renovations, which included adding a new roof and updating plumbing and electricity to ensure the store is top-notch for his customers. He took to Instagram to reflect on the history of the building, which was originally built in 1939 as an automotive facility, saying, "Garage door makes it all come together. Love the history of this building." When not on the set of American Pickers, Robbie can often be found working hard at his shop. And now, with filming on pause, he'll have more time to devote to his fascinating business. As fans look forward to the return of new episodes this fall, it's clear Robbie is more than ready to welcome everyone into a beautifully revamped piece of history. Shifting gears, let's now take a look at the recent developments surrounding Mike Wolfe's Antique Archaeology store in LeClaire, Iowa. After the closure of his Nashville location, Mike has recently made headlines for the new, high-priced antiques he's added to his inventory. But not everyone is thrilled. Customers are voicing their concerns and frustrations regarding the steep prices, which include a staggering $6,000 neon sign that has caught a lot of attention. This isn't the only pricey item on the shelves. A royal crown scale is listed at $3,900, while a vintage Griesedike Brothers sign costs $3,000. Other items like a spark plug display at $2,500 and a vintage maroon bike priced at $2,100 are also raising eyebrows among fans. With this new stock comes mixed reviews. Some customers have taken to social media and review sites to warn fellow shoppers to stay away from the store, describing it as an expensive dump. One dissatisfied customer expressed that the shop feels more like a souvenir store than a picker's paradise, stating, "I wouldn't recommend Iowa or the Nashville store. We've stopped at both and we're very disappointed." However, it's not all negative. Many fans continue to praise Mike and his team, commending the friendly and knowledgeable staff. One fan shared, "Just like TV, the staff is super friendly and really engaged with our kids. You must stop by." Mike's decision to price these items at a premium comes in the wake of closing his Nashville store earlier this year after nearly 15 years in business. In an emotional message, he reflected on his time there and explained his shift in focus back to his original store in LeClaire. He mentioned, "Sometimes, even when something is good, you have to pause and ask yourself where your time is going." In a turn of events, a store insider revealed some antiques from the Nashville store will be making their way to Iowa, while others will be kept or positioned in his bike shop. The buzz around the store continues, especially as Mike's long break from filming American Pickers allows him to explore these new avenues and projects. So, what's next for Mike? We'll be following this story closely, so stay tuned as we see how he adapts to these customer reactions and where his passion for antiques takes him next. Now, let's take a moment to remember a cherished figure from American Pickers, Frank Fritz. The news of Frank's passing in 2024 was a profound loss for fans and those who knew him, as well as his co-hosts Mike Wolfe and Danielle Colby. His journey on the show brought joy to many, and now, his friends are honoring his memory in a special way. As many fans have awaited a tribute to Frank, the long-awaited memorial finally took shape this past Memorial Day weekend. Friends and supporters came together to unveil the Frank Fritz Man Cave, a heartfelt tribute that embodies the warmth and spirit of Frank himself. Located in the Quad Cities area, this man cave is not just a space. It's a treasure trove of the collections that Frank had acquired over the years. Jerry Gendro, a close friend and the driving force behind the project, expressed his excitement, saying, "I'm thrilled because I've got the unique opportunity to do something really good for Frank, in tribute of Frank, and I truly feel good about doing it." The Man Cave features a cozy bar adorned with memorabilia, collectible motorcycles lining the walls, and even a movie theater that plays Frank's favorite episodes from American Pickers. Friends gathered to share memories of Frank, celebrating his life and contributions to the show. Annette Oberlander, another friend of Frank's, remarked that this gathering is a perfect chance to reflect on the grand moments they shared. Frank was known for being his authentic self, and many people felt a strong connection to him through his time on television. His relatability and genuine personality made him a beloved character among fans. Jerry echoed these sentiments, noting that Frank was exactly as he appeared on screen. He was just Frank. What you see on TV was who Frank was in real life. Interestingly, this tribute also marked a poignant moment for Mike Wolfe, who had a complicated relationship with Frank in recent years. During this past Memorial Day weekend, it is reported that Mike and Frank reconciled, sharing hopes for Frank's future and discussing his potential return to American Pickers. Now, fans have a beautiful way to remember Frank each Memorial Day, as they can visit the Man Cave and celebrate the legacy of a man who impacted so many lives. Frank Fritz may be gone, but his spirit lives on through the memories and stories shared in this special place. And finally, let's discuss a significant turning point in Mike Wolfe's career as he officially closes the doors of his Antique Archaeology store in Nashville. After nearly 15 years of operation, Mike announced this emotional decision earlier this year, marking the end of a beloved chapter for both him and his fans. In his heartfelt social media statement, Mike expressed his gratitude for the community and visitors who supported the Nashville location over the years. He described the closure as a tough decision, but one made with careful consideration of his personal and professional direction. Mike stated, "This place has meant the world to me, not just the brick and mortar, but the people. The community, the visitors from all over the world who came through those doors and shared their stories." As Nashville's landscape continues to evolve and the cost of doing business rises, many had speculated that this closure was imminent. However, Mike revealed that it was not solely about the money, but also a desire to slow down and spend more quality time with his family and his roots in LeClaire, Iowa. He explained, "It's time to focus on new projects that are pulling at my soul." With the closure of the Nashville store, Mike is now redirecting his efforts back to his original store in LeClaire, which remains open. He's also gearing up for several new ventures, including expanding his property business and launching a wine bar in the small town of Columbia, Tennessee. This new bar is set to open its doors in June and promises to provide a charming atmosphere for patrons. Fans can also look forward to fresh episodes of American Pickers, as Mike stays active in the antique picking community while embracing this new phase of life. With the door closing on one store, another one is about to open, and followers of Mike Wolfe are eager to see what's next. As he embarks on this new journey, we'll be here to cover all the latest developments, so don't miss out.